So I am here with therapist / Arthur, Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
And that is his real name.
Yes, it is.
How are you today, Jack?
I am well. I am just excited to be sitting here with you, and I know we're supposed to have some tea while I'm on the tea.
That's right.
But we don't have any tea.
It's coming.
Okay, it's coming. Right.
Actually, you're going to brew it right now.
I'm going to brew it.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Tell us about your new book, I Need a Wife. And let's zoom in on this shirt.
Watch out now. Watch it. Watch it. There it is.
You see that?
There it is.
You are representing your own self. I like that.
Too. I have no choice. Yeah, it's I Need a Wife. Where are the real women? Now let that sink in for a second.
Okay.
Because it's a heavy title.
Because you know some of the ladies out there already done gave you neck.
You know what?
And
neck, finger,
rolled eyes.
Hips,
what? Okay.
But guess what? It's a lot of single guys that are saying, I'm single, I'm successful, I'm available, and I'm ready to be married, but I cannot seem to find quality women. Now, the quality's there, but when you're talking about quality, a lot of that is missing. So I went around the country and interviewed 1,000 men. Because it's not just me saying this. I wanted to get a collective voice of who's actually out there and what are they actually saying about what's going on in the context of our relationship. So I interviewed them about women, relationships, and commitment. And some of the things that we discovered, fascinating.
Wow. Okay, so let's start first with about women. Look. What did the 1,000 men, or at least some of the men, have to say? And around the country, what did they have to say? What was their comment about women in general?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, we need you. And that's why I'm saying I need a wife. Okay. Because without you, I am nothing. But here's the problem. I cannot find you until you find yourself. And I know that's a heavy one. But when you think about it, in the context of identity and understanding who you are, what you need, what you require, what you want, if you don't know some of those things, how can you tell me what it is that you want? So if you don't know yourself and you don't know some of those irrational beliefs and behaviors that you actually have and some of the things that you need to do to dispel that, I can't really understand who you are. So first and foremost, we need you. We want you. We crave you. Don't get there twisted. We are here for you. It's just a matter of we're doing a bad job at connecting the dots with one another. So this book is about relationships and how we can do a better job at connecting to one another.
Okay, and then so we have women, and then what was number 2?
It was relationships.
Okay.
And, you know, we're doing as much work as we can in terms of relationships. So the process that I came up with, and here's what I found. And it's not so much that, you know, the book, the subtitle is like, Where are the Real Women? But when you talk about where the real, y'all okay. Guess what? Women are okay. You have no real issues. And I know it's a lot of authors out there talking about women and some of the things y'all need to do to fix yourself. I think y'all got it together. The process more is about us.
Okay.
What we need to do to get ourselves together to better prepare for you. So in that sense, what I did was I came up with an unofficial blueprint as to what it takes for a man to get to a state of readiness of being happy, healthy, whole, and ready to be in a committed relationship. So it's a phenomenal book that a lot of people are benefiting from in terms of understanding who they are and what they need to do in terms of getting ready for someone like you.
All right, you better watch out there now, Jack Daniels. Dee Daniels sound all right to me.
She said it, y'all.
Oh my God!
I didn't even give her a ring.
Okay, so you know it's funny that you mentioned relationships. You know, so many people and women and men like yourself are saying, "I need a man. I need a woman. I need a good." You know, I have male friends that say, "Didi, hook me up with one of your good girlfriends." And then I have my girlfriends that say, "Didi, you know, you in the industry, hook me up with one of your boys or somebody that you know is a really good guy."
Right.
You can hook them up, but for some reason, why aren't relationships sticking? Because there seems, you know, it doesn't seem to be a problem hooking up.
Right.
It seems to be a problem with sticking and commitment.
You know, commitment is the big word. And I think there's so many people that don't really understand what that means. And what happens is that people have all of these insecurities, all of these idiosyncrasies and things that are inside of them, and they fail to do the work necessary to really understand who they are and what they really want. So they go into these relationships with these illusions, or should I call them delusions, of grandeur, and they try to capitalize on someone who really isn't a real character. I mean, we're caught up in a society that, we do a lot of work in terms of, I'd rather watch reality TV than live in my own reality.
Right.
And now I can find out everything about you before I even know you by just going to some social media site. I mean, I know who your mother is, your father is, who your friends are. In fact, I don't even want to talk to you because your friend look better than you.
Oh, wow.
So when you factor all of those things in, and all of the options and distractions that we have to detour us away from understanding what commitment is, now you have to deal with the reality of, I'm here, you're here, but I'm not real sure that we should be connected together because there are better options out here.
Right.
Not to mention the fact that I haven't done the work necessary to understand who I am, so I can't tell you what I need, require, or want.
Right. And you mentioned something that's very key, and that's technology nowadays. Because, when you think back when I was in like junior high school and college, you went together.
Yeah.
You went with somebody. Y'all went together.
Check, yes, no,
okay? And it lasted, even if it didn't last, through college or through your adult years, it at least went, through your high school years, and then through your college years. The commitment, was there, and you were kind of with each other through the thick and the thin. But it seems as if now, when it gets thin, people get out. It's like, no.
It's that idea that you can the convenience of being able to check out.
Right.
And it's the convenience of thinking that your options are going to be better from someone else. So your options are going to be better if you happen to do the right thing and just exit the relationship